everyone, Miss EA Vaxx here. Not so live for today. So I'm here, awake, at the middle of the night. I just took a shower, and yeah, I just finished cleaning my house, and we are going to start the Lantern Rite event in speedrun. So please don't mind me if the dialogues are too fast. Thank you. But yeah, let's go to Ningguang.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments. Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Hello, Lady Beigguang. It's us again.
No, of course not. You are my honored guests. And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite?
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the Lantern Rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity. So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen. We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before. Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people. In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary. But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore, so the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle. But through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day. We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue. I've left Keqing in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
So yeah, we're going to see Keqing again. I want to speedrun her dialogues because I hate her, don't worry. But yeah. I'm going to speedrun Keqing's lines because I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Not gonna lie, I'm sorry. But But I really don't like Keqing.
If this treasure could talk.
It's because she acts like an atheist sometimes. To be honest, for me that's a big red flag. That's why I'm going to speedrun her dialogue. She's so annoying.
We need...
But...
The budget is... If you think our aim is...
Yes, Lady Keqing.
Good. And... Are you here for the Lantern Rite? I'm reviewing the position.
Forgive my...
No, Pungi. Please, I'm going into town. As for you, Pungi, is it...
Yes, Lady Keqing.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Good, she's gone.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going. Lady Keqing told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Keqing said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you. Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
Whew. Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. Well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking. But still, did you notice it too? Lady Keqing is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier too. Wonder why?
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Keqing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. It's exhausting at times. Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year. In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Keqing and myself. I am the head organizer, while Keqing is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Keqing is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
Absolutely.
I agree.
She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she
Even though
is.
this story
She
quest is
uses her
about
wit to talk
Keqing,
circles around anyone.
approaching to the Adepti, hashtag spoilers.
Traveler, you are quite close
yeah.
to Keqing.
I still don't like her.
Why don't you try talking to her? Thank you,
I'll
Traveler.
think of something.
I am glad you are able to help. Keqing can be a
I
tough
would
nut
do
to
it for
crack
you.
sometimes. I still have other
I
business
agree.
to attend to at the Jade
Keqing is a
Chamber.
hard
I'll
nut to
leave
crack.
Keqing in your capable hands.
It's because that's
Are
also
you
one of the
sure you
reasons
can
why
really
I
persuade
dislike her.
Keqing to take a break?
I'm so
Even
sorry,
Ningguang
Keqing
herself couldn't
fan.
manage to convince her.
But this is...
Besides,
But this
before
is
you
me.
can persuade someone,
need to
you have to at
do
least
my
understand
critics.
how they feel at the moment. Keqing has been working non-stop without a break. Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think harder. How does she feel deep, deep down inside? Or maybe...
Kung may
we
nakarinig
could
kayo
have
ng
found,
motor,
you know,
I'm so
someone more
sorry.
knowledgeable about these things. Huh? Zhongli? Oh, there's no arguing that. Zhongli it is then. Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Let's go see if he's there.
Okay. Let's look for the Geodaddy. Excuse me.
Hello. How may I help you? Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work?
the director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout. I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
Man, I almost choked at my hot chocolate. Third round knockout. Usually, Zhongli stays there a lot. Excuse me.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite. Hats
Guava
off to
is
you,
so cute.
Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for.
That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions, then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh, that's quite the compliment, don't you think?
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Plastic naman nito.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Aww. Isn't Guava the most adorable
It's the traveler
one
in
here?
Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the Lantern Rite.
Man, Hu Tao.
Isn't that pretty obvious? Anybody could have guessed that.
Oh, yeah, come on. Can't you take a joke?
You came at the perfect time. I
Aw,
was just letting
Guava.
everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhongli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test. How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Huh.
Absolutely,
Don't have to ask
Xiangling.
Paimon twice.
Absolutely.
Or once even. Huh? You mean we're not gonna try any? Oh, fine. Let's get down to
Paimon
business.
is so gluttonous.
We meet again, traveler. I trust your journey is going well? Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us.
Man, Hu Tao.
And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here.
Business? What kind of business would the Wangsheng funeral parlor possibly have during a festival?
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't a need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, traveler, what brings you to see me today? Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bets she would listen to someone like you.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did.
Gee, Zhongli.
Besides, I am by no means close to the
But
Yuan.
still, kudos to
Taking
you
the liberty
for
to lecture
retiring.
may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Since you have been
Oh, you're
the
right.
only Geo Archon for about
what should we
600
do?
years. 6,000 years.
We could
to be
take a
exact.
more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, traveler. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng. You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Keqing, right? So who should we start with?
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh!
Okay, time to
Mr.
speedrun
Zhongli.
again.
You are most welcome, Yuheng.
Oh, I see. My apologies. I appeared to have...
Keqing?
Yes, I was going to ask...
But didn't you meet them when you could just as easily...
Yes, but which is why I thought it would be more appropriate. Unfortunately, Ganyu, I'm afraid I'll still require...
So you even have to run...
Thank you, Traveler. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get
Why
you back in
cannot-
time to enjoy the fight. Huh? Together? Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli...
Ah, yes.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
Okay, this whole story is all about her. And I'm going to
And there she
speedrun
goes.
this. Great.
That's the Yuheng.
You're really reliable
Really,
too,
Zhongli?
Zhongli.
Really? I disagree.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Okay, that was part 1. Okay, let's make some fireworks. I don't care about some of the awards here, but yeah. I'm just only here for the gems. Not gonna lie, but yeah. It's because I'm desperate. Yo! Let's go. Not this one. Hang on. Sticker. Milk. Okay, height. Better. Nice. Okay. Next one. Okay, that's... Okay. Hang on. Where is the event? Here we are. I'll be right back. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.
You've arrived. Oh, that reminds me. I'm good. And that...
Some people find...
Mr. Crossell?
Oh, good.
You're...
Miss Yamfei.
Wait,
No, I'm not worth. The contract makes it in return. I included a...
guaranteed genuine?
Of course. This...
In that case,
Oh,
thanks a lot, Mr.
Whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Miss Yurt? My associates and I are very...
The hairpins. I don't know how I spend so much money. My family is in the ore business too. but business. We now have a backlog of paid up. A big banquet is coming. That's what the hairpin. But now that I've lost the.
Why does Paimon...
Would you really?
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yes, true.
Right. I finished reading the Furthermore, and given the rare...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this is assuming...
Did you really have to pot? Whichever way you look at...
Except that if we found the hair...
Please. However much it is, now that it's come to...
Yes, legally. So hold on a moment.
What did I feel? My family has...
Smooth. No, it's nothing.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've... You lost them?
I'm sorry.
Mora! Do you have... I just don't...
No problem. But before it was in fact genuine smaragdus.
Of course.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an...
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpin?
Looks like I'll have to find some way.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so...
I should open a store.
Festive season is upon us.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child, who could be seeking your help during the Lantern Rite?
You'd be surprised.
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
It's a pleasure to see you again, Mac.
Oh dear, well, look who's here.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see. Oh, and Lady Keqing is here too. The Keqing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic... I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. Please, accept our hapao. Those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Keqing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Keqing.
Please, enjoy them.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Coast. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Keqing. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity. Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that time?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items. That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker. I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction. I was planning to go after I... Yes, but first, we should head to Joyun Karst. Let's see... Which adeptus...
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first? She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Alright, Cloud Retainer it is.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhang too? A rare visitor indeed.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus.
Huh? Lady Keqing.
The Yuhang of the Chi.
It's the festive season.
As the governing body. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework, Cloud Retainer. Although she is not... Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. Good thing I came... Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting. It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Those two old fossils. Mooncarver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Keqing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves if they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This voice... Is it Shenhe?
Oh? Oh? So Shenhe's here too. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of never...
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Will do. Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I...
The conqueror of demons?
Well, then he's probably not enjoying cars. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Chongqiu.
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Jueyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh? Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have difference. Lady Keqing is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Huh, gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands. But even as an adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
I will. Ganyu has always been...
The Yuheng, reliable. It was indeed a while.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed. You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it, and one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Yes, I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. and the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food. It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shanhe, this way.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kind of weird. Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an adept, a hermit who's more traveler. Paimon, let's head to Wangshu Inn. Let's ask Vergildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be. Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid. Let me pack up, and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Traveler. Paimon. Oh, and Lady Keqing. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern Rite just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuheng all the way out here.
I have some business to attend.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Bai. Keqing and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up. Right. Thank you, Titi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer, Traveler. Let's go find Vergildet.
Lady Keqing, what a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Where'd you come from? You scared Paimon!
Yes,
Hello. I am
the Yuheng. Yes, I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents.
Don't waste your delicacies on me. Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? What?
remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger... Good.
And he's gone. Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit.
All right. We've completed our visits with all the Adepti.
Oh no. What should we do? Huh? Oh, Lady Keqing.
Peng Yi? What's wrong?
Lady Keqing, I had rearranged my people finished it, but I immediately reported the situation. However, we don't have many, which is when I bumped into you.
According to the Ministry of... They must perform the... those...
This would be a
No, that would only make us look incompetent.
We can help too.
Thanks, you two. Peng Yi, go back to Traveler. Come with me.
The soil is moist, ideal for collecting the roots of bloom blossoms. No, please.
Oh, how could a whole bat...
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know...
Oh, lady.
It's no trouble at all.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the workers' pile... Oh, now, let me remember. Oh, but the very next day... all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious. Oh, the villagers here, although the Millilith...
I understand. Traveler, let's go invest...
Were stolen here!
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingce village. All too weak to defend. This is absolutely off. Let's see if we can... Are these footprints? Let's see whether the footprints continue here. Let's keep following them. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Sir, please, this is...
A misunderstanding, you say?
Please, good sir, this really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be...
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
Chongyun! Hello!
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Chongyun doing here?
Chongyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Chongyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling along.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongqiu sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see.
Good sir, just hear me out. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is fake. So, you see,
What you mean to say is that you were Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your... It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
I've heard many good things about you, Master. I hardly lifted a finger.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
More than one group? Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush past. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
It appears they may be the thief. What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask? Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Keqing, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis.
Aww. Keqing.
Thank Master Xingqiu. All most assuredly. It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It's so cool to fight for justice!
The thieves who stole the fire. I'll go have a look around. I've troubled you enough.
Keqing, oh wait! At least it'll be safer than investigating.
Yes, I agree, but the fireworks that were way I see it, if they're all I have to do, don't worry.
Well, when you...
It's settled then. Rest assured, all is quiet here in Qingce village. Chongqiu is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you're just in time. I looked everywhere and I thought following those clues, I was able. No, I think the amount of fight. I've asked the Now that the treasure hoarders are notorious.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, but now that I have your help.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there. Hide yourself.
Hey, boss. You. Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near. But boss. All we need to do, as long as we distract. Got it, boss. But boss. Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with Lantern Rite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a. Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble. Huh? What happened? The jig is up, boss. The Millilith, one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us. But how did the Millilith
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
Ha! Get out of my way! You gonna death witch or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Keqing. You...
So you do recognize me then? I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now! Alright, so you want to do this the hard way. Now, I want some answers. Tell the truth, and
We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city. Fireworks are really bright, but, we didn't...
Oh? So you mean you had more...
Yeah, that's right. I really didn't get it. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you...
Yeah, that's right. They somehow captured almost...
Well, you did...
Well,
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. Traveler, please, I'll be there once I am finished Yes, you...
Don't worry.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned, and with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Keqing not returned with you?
Lady Keqing was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Keqing is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do.
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongqiu, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, all right. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Keqing will be back, Traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders! Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help her! We heard an explosion.
I see. Sure enough, it seems...
So no enemies? Great! That otherwise those beautiful... By the way, Keqing...
Yes, of course. Don't worry. I haven't... Leave the rest of this to me.
Okay.
Yes, I'll be...
I'll need you when I'm now. Paimon gets why Lady Ning... Oh, yeah! Zhangli said...
Quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, monsieur. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhangli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also acquaintances?
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhang Li. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me...
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip? I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Keqing to rest more with just a simple story, right? If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's... Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, well, how should the story go from there? Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That would make sense.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Keqing, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think. What did Cloud Retainer say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat. Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yampi said. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuheng is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhongli says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Keqing.
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard.
Yes, lady.
And by the way,
It's all been taken.
have we drafted a new...
Understood.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, Lady Keqing?
Hi, Keqing.
Oh, yes, but...
Yeah, we want...
It's nothing
You can leave it to us, Lady Keqing.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Understood. I'll handle...
Traveler... Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we wanted...
All right.
So it turns...
Oh.
No, he had a... In fact, but the chef... That's what everyone would... Shocking, right? Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler. Ding, ding, ding! Yep, he would keep himself... He was Eventually, in the end...
I see. So...
Oh, Yep, that's the whole thing. Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
How should I describe it? Think before you act and don't over... Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist and the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why from time...
So,
how do I feel? Deep down inside, thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. You're completely... but I am and I did make a prompt. We agreed to enjoy the fight. Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I poured all my best. I feel very fortunate.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And... thank you.
Lady Keqing, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Check you out. Looking pretty fancy. Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite. Huh?
Happy Lantern Rite!
The truth of this world. What could it be?